Today I'm going to be reviewing King's Dominion, my home park in Doswell, Virginia. This is a fantastic Cedar Fair park. In my opinion, the third best Cedar Fair park. I just love this park. They have so many great coasters like Intimidator 305, Volcano, and all those other ones. It's a very charming park. You have great food, some world-class thrill rides like their Drop Tower, Delirium, Windseeker, all that stuff, and so on. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the review. So the first category we're going to talk about is the roller coasters, of course. And this park, well, they do a pretty good job with coasters. I mean, you have great ones like Intimidator 305, Volcano, Dominator, Rebel Yell. All those are very good. However, they do have a huge gap in their lineup, and that gap is a B&M Hyper. The one thing they really need, and they do not have a roller coaster that is between 200 and 300 feet. I mean, 299 feet at least. And they really need one of these. However, but right now they have some pretty good rides and attractions, like Backlot Stunt Coaster, Ricochet, and Avalanche are good family rides. You have Anaconda, which that is got to be one of the most sucky rides of all time. However, they do have two pretty good wooden coasters, Rebel Yell, which is a dueling Woody, and Grizzly, a very intense wooden roller coaster. And I actually happen to like them both. Grizzly is a bit rough, but it's more intense. Rebel Yell is smoother, but it has a lot of cool airtime, so they both have their ups and downs. And, B&M Hyper, guys. They need a B&M Hyper. I'm telling you, this is the one thing they need. And it's been rumored for a while, but we don't know when they're getting one. However, they are getting RMC Hurler, which we are very excited about, us coaster enthusiasts. And I think they're doing pretty good right now. So for the final score, I'm going to give the roller coaster category a 6.5 out of 10. I think their lineup is okay right now. They just need that B&M Hyper. A B&M Wing would be nice. But I think they're doing good because we're about to get RMC Hurler, so that's going to improve their lineup. And they have family rides, kids rides like Woodstock Express. So they're doing pretty good right now, I would say. Okay, next up is the thrill ride category. And oh boy, this park has some pretty neat thrill rides. They have a couple, actually. They have Windseeker, Drop Tower, Berserker, which is your pirate ship, the Crypt, a Huss Topspin, Delirium, a Huss Frisbee, and also if you wanted to count Extreme Skyflyer as one, I guess. But they do have a great collection right now. I would like to see a Skyhawk or something like that go into the park, or maybe even a Slingshot would be nice. But this park has some good thrill rides. So their Drop Tower is great. Windseeker gives you a good view of the park. The Crypt does its job. I personally would rather watch it than ride it. And Berserker, the same, watching it than riding it. Delirium is actually very fun. So, overall, this park has good thrill rides and a good variety. So for the final score for the thrill ride category, I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. They have a good collection. It is not bad. It is very, very nice right now. I don't have a problem with it. Maybe they could use a Skyhawk, but it's fine for now. Now for the family ride category. This park is really good with family rides for one reason. 2 words: Planet Snoopy. Planet Snoopy is the reason this park has so many family rides. Literally half the family rides here are Planet Snoopy, and I mean that's not a bad thing because it's for the kids, and there's like over 20 rides and attractions there. But overall, this park has a good amount of family rides, over 40. You have Americana, which is a Ferris wheel, and you got many more, such as the Scrambler, which is a classic flat ride. You have the Carousel. They have, of course, all those rides in Planet Snoopy, like I said. You've got, and I didn't even mention their 2 water rides. They have Whitewater Canyon, their rapids, and then Shenandoah log flume. I forget the name, but it's a log flume. And then you got Boo Blasters on Boo Hill. Just so many family rides. So for the final score for the family ride category, I'm giving them a 9 out of 10. Well, it's not the most family rides out of any park, but it's a good amount, which is why I'm giving them that score. Now, let's talk about operations. King's Dominion is really good with this. They are booking their coasters. It's not as fast as Carowinds operations I found to be. It was just a little slower than them, but it was still good. They were booking it with Intimidator. They were dispatching in like under 2 minutes. They were running 2 trains. They were even running 2 trains on Volcano. Like, what the heck? And it was a weekend, so what? And seriously, running 2 trains on Volcano, what the heck? Anyway, they were doing good. They were at least running 2 trains on each coaster. At one point, they were running 3 on Dominator, which I found surprising. But this park is so good with operations. It's not the greatest operations in the world, but the average was that they were dispatching their coasters from 1 to 3 minutes in somewhere in there for each coaster. So they were doing pretty good with it, which is why I'm going to give the operations category a 7 out of 10. I think they're good with this. Yeah, they could do a little better, but whatever. They're fine with it though. Next up is the food category. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this. Overall, their food was good. The food you are seeing now is the Jukebox Diner. I got a bacon cheeseburger with fries. It was very, very good. And then I also ate at Outer Hanks for dinner. They had some good chicken, and they have Cinnabon, of course, Dippin' Dots. All these good food places and snack bars. So, King's Dominion food is good. I'm going to give them 8 out of 10. It's your average park food, but it is still very good. Next, we're going to talk about the overall park appearance. And this park is very charming. It is one of the most charming Cedar Fair parks. Now, I have heard some things that people have said, like, oh, the park is charming because of the trees. That's kind of weird, but I guess the trees are kind of cool. Like, they do make this park charming. And, of course, the decorations. This park is a very clean park. It is one of the most clean Cedar Fair parks, if not the cleanest. But it is such a nice-looking park. Like, for their 40th anniversary, they spiced it up, put some cool decorations, candy apples. They brought the singing mushrooms back, put some fake flowers, but they look nice at a couple of places. Overall, this park is a very charming park. I do like it. So, I am actually going to give this park a 10 out of 10 for their appearance. Well, it is not a Busch Gardens or Disney World appearance, but for a Cedar Fair park, this is pretty good. We are now down to the final category, which is the overall park. This is currently my favorite park I've been to, because of the overall memories and just the great times I've had here. And the reason it is my favorite park is I haven't gotten the chance to go to parks like Hershey Park or Cedar Point yet, or Kings Island, or Six Flags Great Adventure, but I will be going there sometime in the near future. So, this is currently my favorite park. I do like it a little more than Carowinds, just by a little bit. But the thing I like about this park is just the memories. When I go here, I make so many good memories. The coasters are great. Intimidator is, incredible. That's a reason itself to come here. You got Volcano and Dominator, Rebel Yell, which are some great coasters. The Drop Tower, the thrill rides are great. The food's good. The atmosphere, I think that's what I love so much about this park, is the overall atmosphere. You are bound to have a great time if you come to King's Dominion. So, for the final score, yes, I'm giving King's Dominion a perfect 10 out of 10. I love this park. It is my favorite park because I haven't gotten the chance to go to those other parks that people say are the best, so I don't know, my opinion might change. But currently, this is my favorite. I love it just so much, and I cannot wait to go back. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Post your comments down in the comment section below if you agreed with my video, and tell me what your thoughts about King's Dominion are. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, Coaster fans, I will see you later.